Did you know that there are 4 core reasons why clients hire you? And if you're unaware of these 4 core reasons, then you're going to have a shorter relationship with each of your clients. They're not going to be nearly as happy with your service if you don't know why they hired you in the first place. So let's check it out. Core reason number 1 that clients hire you is that they are incapable of doing the work themselves. So many of you think, oh, they hire me because of the results I can get them. Well, yeah, they want those results, that is true. But the reason that they're hiring you is that they are incapable of getting those results themselves. As soon as they're capable of achieving those results themselves in-house, inside their own company, they're going to let you go. If you understand, well, why are they hiring us? They're hiring us because they don't yet have the capability in-house, then they're going to use us until that time comes. They may never build an in-house team, which is fantastic for you. Core reason number 2 that clients hire you is that it's too difficult for them. They've tried it in-house, they have an in-house team, and that in-house team has attempted it, and they just can't seem to pull it together. They are unable to get the kind of results that they're after. So they come to you and they want you to do it, and if your results are not better than their own, well, they're going to let you go. But if you understand that they've tried and have not gotten the results they're after, not necessarily failed, but just didn't get what they were after, you have to come in and achieve far better than they were able to do in-house. The third core reason that clients hire you is that the work is complex. They just can't figure it out. This is a little different from difficult, where they've attempted it, they've achieved some of it, and they've gotten some results, but not to the level that they want. Complexity is different because they just can't figure it out. They just can't figure out how to get all the pieces to work together. They've got smart people on their team. Maybe they just don't have enough people on their team, or they just don't have the right combination of skill sets. And so when they try to put the pieces together, boop, 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 they try to put them together, shove them together, they get a mess. And so they give up. They give up on trying to figure it out in-house, and then they hire someone else. And so this one you've got to be paying attention to, because if they have an in-house team and they've not been able to get the pieces to line up correctly, ducks in a row, if they've not been able to do that, then what's going to happen is they're going to learn from you. They're hiring you to give them the results. Yes, that is true, but they're going to be learning from you at the same time, which means as soon as the complexity level has been lowered, they've figured out the complexity, they have the puzzle in place, you're gone. And that's okay. But if you understand it, you'll be able to have a great working relationship with this client and be able to get paid for providing the results, but also get paid to train them, to show them how to get past the complexity, to be able to build a system inside their company. You can be paid to do that. If you don't understand that they're hiring you to eliminate complexity, then what's going to happen is you're going to be doing all the work to give them the results, and they're going to be paying attention to how you're doing it, and then they're going to drop you, and you will have never been paid for installing a system into their business. Get paid to install that system. So understand, am I being hired because it's too complex? The fourth core reason a client hires an agency is that it's just too costly for them to do it themselves. They've tried to hire the talent, they've tried to put together a team, and they just can't get to the right amount of efficiency and effectiveness out of their in-house team to make the cost worthwhile. So they go outside and find a lower cost solution than in-house. But at some point they may figure out how to achieve a lower in-house cost and get the same results or similar results as you're getting. So then if that happens, they're going to let you go. So you need to understand if your client is hiring you because you're cheaper than doing it themselves. And then that lets you maximize the long-term relationship by understanding the economics that you're delivering. So if you're able to keep your costs down below what they would have to pay for the amount of results that you give them, it's not the same thing as cost per cost, but the cost per the amount of results, then they will continue to use you long term. Here's a bonus reason why clients will hire you. And it's not necessarily for every type of agency. For my kind of company, it is. Where I am providing coaching and consulting services, I'm being brought in many times to provide objectivity. I'm brought in to see things that the team can't see, that the company has tried to look at and tried to expand their perspective or think outside the box, and they just struggle with figuring out a new way, an innovative way to approach their market. So they bring somebody in like me who's not inside their culture, who's not beholden to the politics of the company, and can make recommendations that they just can't see because of the environment that they're in. Now, how to use this awareness during the course of selling a prospect, whether that's a couple of calls or whether that's many meetings over the course of a year or two, you have to understand, why are they hiring us? Is it because that they're incapable? Is it because that it's too difficult for them? Is it because that it's too complex? Or is it because it's too costly? It may be just one of those. It may be, in most cases, 3 or all 4 of them. They're just a mess and they just can't figure it out themselves. This is great for you because that gives you a wide range of services to provide your client. Not just the thing that you normally do, but you can provide consulting services, coaching services, training services, and you can bring in outside agencies to fulfill things that you don't have as a core service. So if you are a digital marketing specialist, but they need a whole new brand identity, well, you can go bring in a company that specializes in brand identity and bring them into the project. If in the course of doing work you find that television might still be a good idea for them, well, then you can go to an agency and bring in someone who specializes in doing television commercials. There's a lot of opportunity for you when you truly comprehend why a client wishes to hire you. So this video that gives you this awareness of the 4 core reasons why your clients hire you is really tied to value-based pricing. So what I want you to do is go right here and check out the playlist on how to do value-based pricing, because if you truly understand why they're hiring you, you can bring far more value to your clients. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and do all the socials, and I will see you in the next video.